I think my biggest takeaway was the fact that we were able to get so many different people that are related to health and housing in the same space. And there's so many different perspectives that are from data to government to nonprofit to co-op housing to market rental. And I think I haven't seen that in anywhere before. And we're all on the same page, and this is really exciting work. It's like the systems, right? And sometimes you're caught up in your silo of building co-op housing or building whatever kind of housing you're dealing in. You have to understand it's not just boxes for people to sleep in. There's systems underneath that, and the social connectedness of the theme of this symposium, I think, it really hits the point. I think once you get the government in, the health sector in, nonprofits, market housing, that's something that we may not see at a bigger conference, where there are a lot of market landlords and developers that are doing some really good work in the community space. So they have lower end of market and market housing, and they are really contributing to the community in a positive way. So that's a really interesting take and a new flavor, because they're also part of the housing continuum and very important. So I think that's really good. Co-ops are really built in for social connectedness in terms of a volunteer governance board that manages and operates the building with professional supports, of course, but really making decisions for their members and developing community. I think people come into co-op housing knowing that they are walking into a world where it is volunteer-led. There is a lot of engagement. For some, engagement looks quite differently. It may be sitting on the board, it may be helping with the newsletter, it might be translating a newsletter. I think we're seeing that a lot in co-ops. How it's happening is very different, but I think other sectors can learn that we've been doing this for over 40 years. What I learned from this conference is that, of the symposium, is that having that role led by either a housing operator, or that there's a role for somebody to lead that work, because we're seeing a lot of exhaustion in terms of the volunteer world and the governance world. So having that person that's leading that work, still having it resident-led and what they want, but having that additional support is really vital. And we've seen it done really successfully at New Chelsea, Brightside, and ENF. So I think that's my big takeaway. I think I'm just inspired of the fact that there's really calls to action, and it's not theoretical. It's like, this is what we're going to do. This is our next step forward. And that's really good facilitation in my world. So I think that's really exciting.